Hi students, good morning. I am Basavaraja R C, your science teacher, the Little Paris Higher Primary School, Chitradurga. Welcome to online classes. Today we will discuss about 10th standard's second chapter, acids, base and salts. In previous classes already we learned about what are acids, what are bases and what are the properties of acids and bases. Today we will discuss about some activities in this chapter. Activity 2.1, it shows a changes in color. First one is the sample the solutions. For example, HCl and H2SO4, HNO3, CH3COH, NaOH and CaOH2 and KOH and MgOH2 NH4OH. For example, HCl, it is converted into the red litmus solution. There is no changes. In blue litmus solutions, it turns into a red color. The phenolphthalein solutions, it is a colorless, and methyl arranged solutions, it is a red. In H2SO4, it is no change. In blue litmus paper, it converts into a red color. In phenolphthalein indicator, it is a colorless, and methyl arranged solution converted into red, and so on. Next activity 2.2, activity for olfactory indicators and natural indicators. For example, the claw strips when kept in a bag with the finely the chopped onions and left the overnight in the fridge, the strips would smell of onion. For example, the claw strips plus the dilute HCl solutions, it means HCl, and we can smell the onion and red color of glass, the strips the changes to the plain red. In claw strips dilute NaOH solutions, it converts into a red color of glass strips is converted into a change to green. In activity of olfactory indicators in natural, for example 2, the odor test, the vanilla essence plus a dilute HCl solutions, it converts a smell of vanilla is exits the exits, and vanilla essence plus dilute NaOH solutions, there is no smell, and clove oils plus dilute HCl solutions converted into a smell of the clove exits. Now next one is the clove oil plus a dilute NaOH solutions is converted into the smell of the clove does not exit. Next activity 2.3, the reaction between acids and metals. When the zinc reacts with a dilute hydrochloric acid, the zinc chloride is formed and bubbles of hydrogen gas are observed, and zinc Zn is reacts with a 2HCl in dilute hydrochloric in dilute HCl, it's converted into a zinc chloride ZnCl2 plus H2 gas. What are the inference? The hydrogen gas is formed. On passing, the hydrogen gas evolves through the soap solutions. Bubbles are formed. A burning candle near the gas, it filled a bubbles that causes a pop sound. Activity 2.4, the reaction between the bases and metals. When the granulated zinc reacts with a sodium hydroxide, the sodium zincate is formed and a bubbles of hydrogen gas are observed. The zinc is reacts with sodium hydroxide, it's converted into a Zn to ZnO2 plus H2 ions. What are next one? What is the inference? When the granulated zinc reacts with sodium or Zn is reacted with ZnOH, it is converted into the Na2 and ZnO2 plus H2. What is the inference? The hydrogen gas is formed. On passing, hydrogen gas evolved through a soap solutions. Bubbles are formed. If burning the candle near the gas filled bubbles that cause a pop sound. Next one, the activity 2.5, the reaction of acids with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. When acid react with metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, salts of the metals, the carbon dioxide and water are formed. First one, the test tube A, it contains a Na2CO3 plus H2O. It's converted into 2NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. And second one, the test tube B, it contains NaHCO3 plus 2HCl. It is converted into a NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. It is the testing of carbon dioxide. The passing the carbon dioxide gas through lime water, it turns a milky because the insoluble, the precipitate, the CaCO3 carbon calcium carbonate is formed as shown in below. CaOH twice, it is the lime water. It is reacts with a carbon dioxide. It is converted into a CaCO3 and the white precipitate calcium carbonate plus water. On passing the excess of carbon dioxide gas through a lime water, it becomes a colorless. CaCO3, it reacts with a water plus carbon dioxide. It's converted into the soluble in water CaHCO thrice and twice. Next one, activity 2.6. In NaOH, it is the basis plus the phenolphthalein indicator. It is like a pink color. It is converted into in HCl. It is a colorless and neutralization reaction. And NaOH is one of the base. It is converted into a next pink. And reaction between the acids and bases. The acids and bases nullify each other's the effects. Next, acids and bases reacts with each other to form a salt and water. NaCl plus HCl is converted into a NaCl plus water. Activity 2.7. And copper oxide in a beaker, it is add a dilute HCl. It's converted into a striped and blue-green color is formed. And next it converted into due to the copper chloride and CuO plus 2HCl is converted into CuCl2 plus H2O. Activity 2.8. The conduction of electricity by acid and base. We will take one beaker and rubber cock. We will fix two nails. The first one is connected to a 6 volt battery and second one is connected to a switch through the bulb, and we will add a solution, dilute HCl solutions. We will get the electricity, the passed acids and bases. And activity 2.8, the conduction of electricity by acids and bases. What are the solutions? First one is HCl solutions. The bulb with lightly glows. What are the reasons? The H plus ions is released. Second one is H2SO4, the sulfuric acids. The bulb glow, and what are the reasons? And H plus ions is released. Next one is solution of glucose C6H12O6. The bulb does not glow. What are the reasons? H plus or OH minus ions are released. Next one is alcohol and C2H5OH. The bulb does not glow. H plus or OH minus ions are not released. What are the inference? And acids and bases release ions in aqueous form and hence the conduct electricity. Next one, activity 2.9. The acidic property of acids the only in aqueous solutions. When the concentrated sulfuric acid is added to a dry sodium chloride in a test tube, it emits the hydrochloric acid in gaseous form. When the gaseous, the HCl is exposed to a dry blue litmus, it does not change color. When the gaseous HCl is exposed to a moist blue litmus, it changes its color form to blue to red. And for example, H2SO4, the sulfuric acid reacts with 2NaCl. It's converted into a Na2SO4 plus to HCl. And what are the inference? The acid releases H plus ions in aqueous solutions. And acidic property of acids is exhibits only in a aqueous solutions. For example, only when H plus ions are presented. And activity 2.10, dilute of acids or bases. When concentrated sulfuric acid is added to water, or when sodium hydroxide, the pellets are added to water, the beaker comes out. And H2SO4 plus water will heat. It is a diluted, and NaOH plus added to a water and lightly heated, and it comes out. What are the inference? And dilutions of acid is an exothermic reaction, and dilution of base is an exothermic reaction. Activity 2.11. What are the pH value of a solutions? First one, we learned about a solutions. First one is saliva. Before a meals, and color of pH paper is light green paper, and approximate pH value is 7.4. The nature of this substance is base. And next, saliva after a meal, and color of a pH is pale yellow color. After a approximate pH value is 5.8, and nature of this substance is acids. Next one is lemon juice. The color of pH is the pink red, and approximate value of pH is 2.5. The nature of this substances is acids. And color of aerated drink, it light pink color. The approximate value of pH is 6, and nature of the substances is acid. And carrot juice, it light orange in color, and approximate pH value is 4, and nature of the substances is acid. Next one is coffee. It light orange color. It approximate pH value is 5, and the nature of the substances is acids. Next one is tomato juice. It is a dark orange in color, and approximate pH in 4.1, and the nature of the substances is acids. And tap water, it is a normal, and it is green in color, and approximate pH value is 7. It is a neutral, and nature of the substances is neutral. And 1 molar NaOH, it is a dark blue or violet in color. It is the approximate value of pH is 13 to 14, and the nature of the substances is bases. And 1 molar of HCl, it is in red color. The approximate pH value is 1, and the nature of the substances is acid. Next one, activity 2.12. Take 2 gram of the soil in a test tube. Next, we add a 5 ml of water in a test tube and filter the content, and check the pH value of filter. The filter water, it contains in soil content. What is the pH value of soil? pH value equal to 7, it is the neutral, and plants growth the well, but greater than 7, it is a basic, the plants are affected, and lower than this 7, the acidic, the plants are also affected. And activity 2.13, the formula of some salts. For example, potassium sulfate formula K2SO4. In acidic used and H2SO4, and bases are KOH, and some examples of the salts. Next one is the natural of salt solutions. For example of a natural salt is sodium chloride. It is the acidic or basic in neutral, and it is a neutral, and acid used HCl, and bases used NaOH. Some example of the natural of salt solutions. Next one, activity 2.15, and water of the crystallizations. What are the activity? The blue color, the copper sulfate in a test tube, it is lightly heated. It is converted into a white powder. A white powder is drop of a water on the test tube. We are adding into some drop of water to the white powder. It is the white powder solution is converted into the blue color reappears, and CuSO4 and 5 mole of water. It is the blue crystals. Lightly heated, it is converted into a CuSO4 white sulfate plus 5H2O, and white powder under CuSO4 plus 5 molecules of water, it is converted into a CuSO4 into 5H2O blue crystals. Thanks students.